Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sarah, and I bring you the latest developments from the Middle East. A stark warning from Iran's foreign minister. He has cautioned both Israel and the United States that the situation in the Middle East could take a perilous turn unless Israel ceases its military actions promptly. In the midst of these escalating tensions, the Israel Defense Forces have made a resolute commitment to escalate airstrikes in Gaza. To ensure the safety of the local population, they have issued a stern warning, urging Palestinians in the northern territories of Gaza to relocate to the south. This move is part of Israel's strategy to minimize risks to its forces in anticipation of potential ground operations. In a recent incident, Israel conducted an airstrike in Jenin, located in the northern region of the West Bank. The operation took place early on Sunday, with Israel citing the usage of a mosque by Hamas as a terrorist compound. Regrettably, this strike resulted in the loss of 2 lives, as confirmed by Palestinian Authority officials. The Al-Aqsa Mosque was directly impacted by the attack. It's noteworthy that while the Israeli military frequently engages in operations within the West Bank, airstrikes are relatively uncommon in this area compared to the more frequent use of such tactics in Hamas-controlled Gaza. Disturbing images from a central Gaza hospital depict numerous casualties, including a distressing number of children. The precise circumstances of their demise and when it occurred remain unclear. A hospital staff member reported that they are facing a shortage of shrouds for the deceased. Hamas has reported a tragic toll, asserting that 266 Palestinians, including 117 children, lost their lives in the past 24 hours. In contrast, Israel maintains that it eliminated dozens of terrorists overnight. A glimmer of hope emerges as we receive word that additional aid may reach Gaza today. 17 aid trucks have been spotted queuing on the Egyptian side of the border, potentially offering some relief to the afflicted population. Photographs from the scene in Jenin reveal extensive damage and debris surrounding the targeted building. The Israeli military contends that those killed belonged to Hamas and Islamic Jihad, suggesting that they were in the process of planning an imminent terror attack. The military disclosed that the compound under the mosque had been operational since July. They also released images showcasing the entrances to the compound, along with weapons, computers, and security measures on site. While the IDF did not confirm the type of aircraft used in the Jenin strike on Sunday, Israeli media reports indicate it was a fighter jet. If this is confirmed, it would mark only the second instance in approximately 2 decades that a fighter jet was employed to strike a target in the West Bank. Tragically, the Palestinian Authority Health Ministry reports 2 additional Palestinian casualties in the West Bank from Israeli forces overnight. This brings the total number of Palestinians killed in the West Bank since October 7 to 89. To provide some context, it's essential to note that the Palestinian Authority manages parts of the West Bank, with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas leading the PA and representing the Fatah political party. Meanwhile, the Gaza Strip is under the governance of Hamas, a rival of Fatah, and was responsible for deadly attacks on Israeli military installations and kibbutzes near Gaza on October 7. Resulting in over 1,400 casualties and over 200 hostages taken into Gaza. Israel continues its intensive air campaign in Gaza, as it prepares for a potential ground offensive, expressing its determination to dismantle Hamas as an organization. The Hamas-run health ministry in Gaza has reported an additional 55 Palestinian casualties from Israeli airstrikes overnight, bringing the total death toll to over 4,300 since October 7, with more than half of these victims being women and children. That's all for the latest developments in this ongoing situation. We'll continue to monitor and bring you updates as they unfold. Thank you for joining us on TMC News.